Hello everyone, welcome to Honara's Arts and Lifestyle channel. In today's video, I will be showing you on how to drape a Bengali sari for a Durga Vigraha which is like this. And not just that, I will also be introducing you all to another subscriber of this channel who is going to stitch all of these clothes in a ready way so that it can be draped to any size of the idol. Whether your idol is 3 inches tall or 4 inches tall, it doesn't really matter. She can stitch any kind of dress in any style for a Durga idol like this. So I will be introducing her in the later part of this video. So please do watch this video till the end, just in case you want to purchase all of these items from her. So this is the sari that I have taken for today for draping the Bengali style. And this sari is also not that expensive. It costs about 600 rupees. And I have cut the real sari to make a small sari like this. And this is the video in which I have explained on how to take the measurement for your Vigraha to make a small sari from a very big sari. Bengali style sari draping is the easiest way, and even if you guys are not a Bengali, I still suggest you all to please watch it, because this is the easiest way in which you can drape a sari for any idol, and it doesn't take more than 5 minutes to do it. I hope you all remember that at the starting of this video, I had promised you to introduce you all to another subscriber of this channel who is going to stitch all of these dresses for any size of idol, and she is going to sell all of these dresses. So the name of this subscriber is Rhythm Bhagat, and here is a glimpse of her dress which she has stitched for a Bengali style for a 4 inches idol. Rhythm Bhagat also has her own YouTube channel, and the name of her channel is Rhythm Bhagat itself. So I will be leaving a link for her YouTube channel in the description box of my video. So please don't forget to also visit her YouTube channel, because she has got many interesting ideas and many interesting videos regarding Shringar. So please do watch this video till the end, where she is going to demonstrate on how easy it is to drape one of her dresses to Ma Durga. So in case if you all are in need of dresses like this, instead of ordering it from Amazon, you can as well purchase from her, because she can customize it to any color you want and to any style you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be a lehenga style, which is normally available on Amazon or in any other shops. She can customize it to whichever sari style that you need. So please don't forget to watch this video till the end. So to start with the sari, we'll have to do a little bit of reverse engineering. Okay. So before starting with the sari draping, we'll have to take certain measurements and then drape the sari. So this is the pallu side of the sari. So we'll have to take the measurement from the pallu, and then we'll have to put the pleats. So let me show you on how to take the measurement. So take the pallu from here like this. Hold it behind Durga in this way. Make it come over the head. Okay, there are some 3 to 4 varieties of sari draping that I'm going to show you in this video. So that is why I will be taking different measurements. So it is not mandatory that for a Bengali style the sari has to go on top of the head of Durga, But still, because I told you that I'll be showing some 3 to 4 varieties or styles of Bengali sari draping, that is why I'm doing it like this. So once you put the sari on top of Durga's head like this, make sure that you have got enough pallu which is left, because what usually happens in the Bengali style of sari draping is that they take one corner of this pallu to the front and they are going to tuck it inside over here like this. So that is the reason why we will need to take a long length of the pallu, and when you tuck it like this, make sure that this border is seen and this actually spreads like this. Okay, so that will become the length for us. And also what you need to do is this part of the border which is there, this will have to go inside. It is not like going to come like this, it will rather go inside like this. Okay, so your pallu will be starting from here. So this is where you are going to put the pleats for the pallu. Okay, this becomes your measurement, and from here you will have to do reverse engineering to put the pleats over here. So I'll be showing you on how to do this. So let me take a mark of this. I'll just put a pin over here so that I understand that this is the place where I need to put the frills. So here it is. I've made a mark where I need to put the pleats for the pallu, and from here I'll be doing reverse draping, that is putting the pleats at the waist from here, looking at the measurements and all. So now let me start showing you on how to drape this sari. First start by taking pleats for the pallu. Though we just need to pin it only at one place. Okay, but still we'll have to make sure that we take it right from here. So now you can see I have put the pins everywhere at the pallu like this. Okay, so the first variety that I am going to show you, or rather the first style that I am going to show you, will not be going around the head. So that is the reason why I have put so many pins over here. Okay, so now that we have got the last pin over here, so until somewhere about here, okay, this is where your last pleat at the waist should be ending. So let me show you how to do it. So go backwards. I've taken a very lengthy sari. You don't have to take so much of length for a Bengali sari draping. You can take a small length also. So now the thing about Bengali sari draping is that we are not going to put small pleats. Okay, the pleats that they usually put will be almost at, if the pleat starts over here, the pleat is going to end here. Okay, so it is going to be very big pleats that comes to the width of the waist. So that is what I'll be taking as a measurement. So this becomes the width of my pleat. So now you can see I have put a pin for the pleats. Don't worry if the pleats is not uniform, that is still fine for a Bengali style of sari draping. Now we'll just take a measurement on how long the sari has to be and how much of sari you can tuck it inside. So I would usually like to leave my sari a little long, to the length until where it touches the step. So that is why I'm taking so long. So this much amount of sari will be going inside. The way in which I tie a sari to ensure that the threads are not seen is something like this. I take a thread and instead of tying it on top, I just tie it, bend it and put the thread underneath at the place where it has to be tucked, like this. Okay, and this is how I usually tie the sari. So before we drape the sari, we would have to take a piece of cloth like this. This is actually kind of a blouse piece which they have given for the other saris which come ready. So I'll be taking this and I'm just going to make a crisscross over here to make sure it looks like a blouse. And I'll be putting a pin. In case if your blouse piece is going to be long or the border is going to be long, then you can as well take it inside and you can as well take it at the back side and you can put the pin at the back side. Now on top of this we can drape the sari. So once you have tied the pleats over here, you can take the pallu this side and do remember where you have put the last pin. Okay, so this is where it will have to come to the shoulder. So take it to the shoulder and place it like this. And once you have put the pallu, you will have to adjust it in such a way that it looks neat. There is one other way in which you can do this. So you can even bring the sari, the last edge of the sari or the pallu, and you can take a cross like this. But usually it doesn't look nice. So that is why I have not taken it like this. And once you have put the pallu like this, take the remaining part of the pallu, make it go round. And you will be having this edge of the pallu, right? So look at where the border is. So this, from this border you will have to tuck it inside like this. So let me show you how to do it. And as you can see, the pallu is very long because this measurement that I had taken was actually to put the pallu on top of Durga, right? So what I'll do is I'll just fold it and keep it at the back side, the remaining part of the pallu, because we don't need it for this style. And then you can remove the pin over here and open it up like this, and you will have to tuck it inside in this way. So for that, the way in which we'll have to put the pleat is from the corner. Okay, it's going to come something like this. Make sure that you create a corner at the top. Okay, and then you can put the pin. And you can put it at the back side and you can pin it. So now you can adjust the pallu accordingly. You can remove this pin also and you can start adjusting it backwards. So once you have tucked this pallu over here this side, take the inside of the pallu like this and just drape it to the back in this way. So this becomes the first style of Bengali sari draping. So in addition to this sari, I have also made this kind of a jewelry for Durga. And this is the crown that I have made. And I have also made earrings like this. And in addition to that, I have also made bangles like this. The reason why I have used red and white over here is because this is the kind of bangles that they wear. But basically, it will be made out of shanku. Okay, but because I could not get that kind of a bangle for a smaller size, that is why I have made these bangles using beads. So now once you have draped the sari this way, you can put the jewelries like this, and you can even put the hair and all. And in case if you feel like you really need a chundri around the head, then you can as well make a chundri like this. So again, the way in which this chundri is made, I have already explained it in this particular video. So this becomes first look, okay, and so this becomes the second look. So now that you have seen two styles of sari draping in Bengali style, let me show you the third way. So for the third style, your pallu would have come back here, right? So from that pallu, take the place where you can find the border, okay? And it is the border that has to come up. So go around and make a circle like this. And again take the pallu and tuck it at the back side. So this is a third style in which you can drape the sari in the Bengali way.
Hello everyone, and I wanted to share my idea with you all. So this is my Durga idol and she is 4 inches in height. So there are lots of dresses available in the market, but those are for bigger idols and people like me who love to drape different dresses to her. So it becomes really difficult for us to find dresses in smaller size in the market, and almost every time we end up buying same kind of dress in different colors, and that is the lehenga choli set. So I came up with this idea of making ready-made saris for her, because I drape some days Bengali saris to her, the other day I drape Gujarati sari to her. So I really love experimenting with her. So that is why I came up with this idea. So this is the ready-made, this is the ready-made Bengali sari that I made, and the benefit of this sari is that I have attached all of the things together. Here is the blouse piece, the pallu is coming up from here, and here are the plaits of the sari on the sides, and it has like enough long pallu, so it will come in front this way. So this will look the perfect Bengali sari, and what you have to do is you only have to tie this on her waist and the sari is done. In today's world, we don't have enough time to first put blouse and then the skirt and then keep on adjusting the pallu. So this ready-made sari will work for you, and you do not have to do anything. You just have to tie this on her waist. That's it. So let me show you how to drape the sari. And if you have smaller idols, do not forget to take skirts that are longer in size, because this will elevate the height of your idol. So here comes the sari. This is the blouse, so I will adjust it this way. This is the only problem that we face with small idols, but luckily my idol have perfect finishing, so it will take a minute or so just to adjust the sari, and then it is done. Here. See, the sari is done. I only have to tie this at the back. And voila. Then I'll just pull the Mangal Sutra. Here. So this is done. It took less than a minute. Or you could either place it on her head and leave it, or you could just bring it in front this way, just like Bengalis do, and you could place it on her shoulder. See, so this is the Bengali style ready-made sari, and this is how the idol will look. So this is how the idol will look after the complete shingar. With this ready-made sari and other ready-made dresses that I make, shingar of small or the smallest idol is possible. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So I hope you all have liked this video. If so, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click on the bell icon to get automatic notifications every time I release a new video. Thank you.